Good Friday morning, all my friends out there in internet land. My husband said several times this morning, Joy, it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. I said, what difference does it make? You work all weekend, you work every night, you work early every morning. What difference does it make what day it is? But anyway, I've been up and downstairs, y'all. That's why I'm breathing hard. And I got a fresh cuppa because I know you guys run and get a cuppa and drink it with me. So cheers. Are you looking at what I'm wearing? I'm almost wearing. Let me put my coffee down. Yes. I started yesterday to do quilting because I was kind of in the quilting mode. But somebody asked me a question. I get lots of questions when I wear this pattern. And people say, what pattern is that? What pattern is that? What pattern is that? And so I was thinking, I thought, oh, somebody asked me what pattern something is, what pattern something was. What was it? Oh, I know what pattern it was. You know, my lightning fast mind. It's this pattern. See here on the back? This is the one I was wearing the other day. Right there. I've made 4 of them, and probably more than that I forgot to take a picture. This is a wonderful pattern. Wonderful pattern. It is called Fast and Fun. Fast and the letter N. Fun. And it's called the Simply Terrific Tee. It has sizes extra small through 3XL. Now the wonderful thing about this pattern, I had to do an FBA in it. I'm doing FBA and everything. Did y'all see the picture of me when I was young that I showed the other day? I didn't have to do an FBA in those days. I'd do the opposite one. Actually, I could open a pattern like Viv does and just cut it out and put it on and wear it to work. Wonderful. Anyway, what is really, really nice about this pattern is it gives you 3 different necklines. And I don't know if any of you have seen me wear the scarf. There's a scarf in it that has fringe all over it. It is very fun too. So this is a really great pattern. Goes together simple. You sew up the shoulder seams. You sew in the side seams. And you can add a sleeve to it. The sleeve's probably 3 different ways too. Oh, there you can see the scarf. Right there. You can see the scarf. It's really cute, you guys. Anyhow, here's the thing. 3 different necklines. Neck 1 is just a band. You see me wear that one a lot. Neckline 2 is a mini cowl. Neckline 3 is this. Now, this collar is just pinned on here. I wanted to try that mini cowl. Let me roll this up a little bit. Up, up, up. I wanted to try the mini cowl because I hadn't tried it yet. I put it in yesterday. I didn't like it at all. It fills in this space right here, but it doesn't drape. It's just, even though this is super, super drapey fabric, it didn't drape. I didn't like it. I took it off. And so then I decided to try this one. Now, this print, as you can tell, is crazy, crazy. I messed with it and messed with it. I took some videos. I may insert them here, depending on how they turn out. And I took some videos to show you the fabric before I started and say, oh my God, what do I do with this fabric? And so I tried to cut it so I could match the size. And now I'm going to have to zoom back out again. I need a what you call it, you know, one of those things. So one side looks like I've been attacked by 2 giant X's. I don't know which side it is. And the other side is pretty nice. So we got the back and the front. Okay, and I decided to do a dress. See? I'm not very good with this camera. But anyway, I decided I like it. I didn't know if I was going to keep this on or not. I pinned it on last night, and just as I got it pinned on, Jerry came home, so I had to run down and get dinner on. But I think I really do like it. So I'm going to do this neckline rather than just the plain one. But this is the pattern you guys are always asking me about, okay? So, remember, it's from, where is it from? I didn't tell you where it's from. It's from a crazy place. Doesn't make any sense, the name of it. But it's from a company called Saf-T-Pockets. And it's going to be hard for you guys to see on here. Let me see if I can get it close enough that you can read it. Saf-T-Pockets. She evidently started out by making pockets that were inside vests and tops. So if you were at an airport or traveling or something, you could put your things inside your garments and nobody would know they were in there. But this doesn't even have pockets, so I don't know. Anyway, it's a fabulous pattern. My friend Deb made it 3 or 4 times. My friend Terry made it 3 or 4 times for herself, and then several times for her pregnant, at that time, daughter. So, we love it. It's a great pattern. Okay, so when I get this done, I have decided, since I'm waiting for more fabric, you know, the turquoise fabric with the butterflies, I'm waiting for more of that to start my next quilt. So I've decided, hello, I finished a queen size quilt, God, a year ago? At least a year ago. And I just hate doing the binding, you guys. I just hate doing the binding. It's so hard to wrestle, especially when it's queen size. It's been laying in there on the floor for the longest time, so I'm going to show it to you. The reason I remembered it this morning was every day, and for your people that want quilting tutorials, you don't want me to show you how to quilt. I am a very off and on quilter. I hardly ever quilt. When I do, it takes me a year to make it. But this morning, Jenny at Missouri Star Quilt Company was making the block that is in this quilt. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. Hold on 1 minute for me. Okay, now this is heavy. I don't even know if I can hold the whole thing up. This is the back of it. This is a pattern from what was formerly Craftsy, and now it's Blueprint. And I don't remember the lady's name, and I don't remember what the quilt is called. But it doesn't really matter because you can't get it anymore. The fabric is all gone. But it is a gorgeous thing. And I have got to get it bound. Look here. Look here, look here. Does it show? Yes, it shows. See? Isn't it pretty? My daughter loves this one. I'd give it to her, but she doesn't really have any use for it. It's too small for her bed, and she'd have dogs on it and cats on it and everything else in the world. So, I'll just rotate my bed in here. I'm going to paint the walls a neutral color, and that way, no matter what quilt I make, it'll fit on the bed. But first we have to find a painter. But isn't this pretty? It really is. The fabric was in a kit. It all came together with the class. I didn't pick anything. I spent forever and ever and ever putting it together. But anyway, I think today I'm going to bind this quilt. I don't even remember the name of it. I'll have to give it my own name anyway. But, as I was saying, Missouri Star Quilt Company, every day, I don't know how Jenny does it. Every day. I think it's every day. If it's not every day, it's every week. But I think it's every day. She shows a brand new quilt pattern. And shows you how to cut it and how to sew it together. Every day. You can watch them all you want. You can go back and watch all the old ones. You don't need me to show you how to quilt. I promise you. So, I don't think I have anything else to tell you today. I also had several people ask me in the past. I've showed you several times this bird family that I made up to represent different members of my family. Started out making birdhouses, and then I decided that the birdhouses needed to have some birds, and so I made the birds look like our family. And some of you asked me for close-ups. So I'm going to take a picture for you because it's better than the camera. So I will take some pictures and I'll insert myself first right here. Okay, so that's Joybird. That's me, and I want you to know that it took me days. I digitized all these myself. These are embroidery patterns, and I did not buy them. Nobody made them. I digitized them from a blank piece of paper from Go. And so this one, I wanted a person, I wanted the keys. It took me forever to digitize those keys in my hand. But I'm saying what I always say. I call my husband Burnsides, as you know. And so I'm saying Burnsides, I'm going shopping. And so he's over in the woods building his pond. It took him 7 years to build that pond. And he spent years with his bulldozer knocking trees down and burning them and knocking trees down and burning them and knocking trees down and digging up rocks and moving rocks. And oh my goodness, he worked so hard. So his block is right here. Okay, so that's Jerry, and he's known for saying, "That's fine, dear." No matter what I say, he always says, "That's fine, dear." My sister used to make fun of him, and she used to say that, "That's fine, dear, that's fine, dear." So that's why he's saying that. So anyway, and yes, there's a bunch more, but I don't want to bore you showing you all of them, but I showed you me and Jerry. You kind of get the idea. Okay, this is an insert. It's 1:30 or 2 o'clock. The same day as it was this morning. What day is it? Oh, it's Paula's birthday. May 3rd. May 3rd, 2019. Anyway, I've been working on this dress all day. It is one of those strange things. I may even end up cutting it off and making it a blouse because with this border across the bottom of it, just the least little movement throws it off and keeps it from being straight. I haven't hemmed it up yet because I'm not sure I'm keeping it this length. But anyway, I'll do a twirl. I'll do a Whitney twirl. I tried all 3 collars. I didn't like the first one. I didn't like the second one. This is the usual type where you just put the little stand-up binding in it. Easy to do, and in my opinion, it looks the best. So most of my blouses that I make out of stretchy fabrics, you will see I use this kind of a finish on the neck. See? It's like the ones, you find in the store usually. So anyway, that's that. So that's the end of this insert. All right, I'm going to let you go for now, and I'll just say goodbye for today because we have to keep these short, as you know. I'll be back soon, though.